I'm hearing Cancer. So Cancer, this message is for you or the person you're dealing with. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Always flip the energy as it resonates with you. What does Cancer need to know? Stillness, recent past. So a lot of energy work I'm feeling that you've been doing, Cancer. You're somebody that people see as like a swan-like energy, or like ballerina. I'm hearing a ballerina. The beautiful ballerina in the storm. Interesting. Flow in reverse. Current energy. What do we have coming for Cancer? Okay. Simplicity in reverse. So I feel like whoever you are, you've been working a lot on yourself here, okay? And maybe there's a lot of things going on in your life. I'm looking at this flow card and I'm seeing like a lot of darkness in the picture, but the moon is glowing like so beautifully, like illuminating a lot of things. So maybe the bigger message here for you, Cancer, is even through the night, the darkest part of your journey, right? The moon will always be there to help you illuminate those things that maybe you couldn't see or didn't want to see. And in these chaotic moments where we feel like maybe everything is like crashing and burning around us, it's happening for a reason. I'm also looking at my ancestor stone here. I found a while back. I don't know why. I just felt like this was like one of my ancestors when I seen this rock. But I think it's significant for you, Cancer, because your ancestors are with you. Energy coming up in the near future. Things are going to probably stay a bit chaotic, but not in a bad way, just in a way of when, you know, the butterfly comes out of the cocoon. Like things are a little chaotic in that moment, you know, or that time frame that the butterfly is coming out, right? It takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of strength, right? So trust yourself, trust the divine in this time, okay? Trust what path you're on, trust your instincts as well. I think you had a lot of people around you, Cancer. I'm getting ringing in my left ear. A lot of people around you at one point in your life, and it was bringing a lot of chaotic energy to you just in general. And at some point you decided to, that's confirmation with my phone, at some point you started to like withdraw into yourself and just be in a more peaceful mind frame and solitude because just a lot was happening. We'll dig more into that. But I think you started noticing different energies around you that were very inflexible towards you, but you had to like bend like a pretzel for them type of situation. You know what I mean? Just a lot of people with their hands out for whatever it is. Doesn't have to be material, just your energy, your essence, I'm sorry. But yeah, just a lot of takers is a thing in the past, okay? We don't want to deal with takers anymore. Okay, closing different opportunities for you, or getting in your mind to think like what you believe or what your own personal truth is valid or is not valid. Your inner truths are valid, and anyone who invalidates them, that's probably why I said it, because they try to invalidate you, needs to go. And I feel like you realize that. Wisdom, yeah, you started wising up to these people or this person around you. Or it was even something that you could have been doing, right? Noticing about yourself, right? Maybe you were codependent on these people, and that's also, you know, karmic or toxic behavior. I feel like you need to remember through the chaotic energy that you're always protected. And always come back into oneness with yourself. Know that God is good and so are you, right? Lean on your purity at this time, Cancer, is what I'm hearing, right? Maybe you're getting messages from our bird friends, right? Maybe you go out in nature and you notice that the wildlife somehow is like drawn to you, or, you know, something like that, like a Pocahontas vibe. Maybe you're Pocahontas, I don't know. Okay, you've been on a long journey here though. I just seen voyage in reverse. You're tired. Okay, you do feel like you've closed off quite a bit. Maybe some of you guys need to get on outside, reintroduce yourself to society. Like, it's okay. Like, don't hermit too much, right? But we do know in this time there's a lot going on, so safety is important as well, but we do want to make sure we're staying balanced, right? And when we stay balanced, we're protected. Yeah. Don't give your power away to these people by fearing what may happen in the future. I feel like that's a strong message for a lot of you. These entities, right, because this is a spiritual battle more than anything, want to keep you in a state of fear or doubt or procrastination. So they like to distract us. See the signs, see the patterns, and move on, okay? Some of you may be going through a divorce or you recently did. Comfort in reverse. Yeah, this person was starting to make you really uncomfortable. I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine here. I heard losing myself. You started to realize you were losing yourself, divine feminine. Okay, you were frustrated with this person. Flow in reverse. Look, you got 2 flows in reverse. So you started realizing this ex-lover was getting you out of your flow, whether it was conscious or unconscious. You started to realize like things aren't jiving here between me and this person, you know. And I feel like some of what this individual was doing was intentional, because this person knew how gifted and beautiful, you know, you are. And like this person, I feel a lot of jealousy, okay, hate. Maybe there was a big divide in the house for a while, like where maybe you guys were sleeping in separate rooms, not trusting this individual, but trusting the divine right now. There you go. Being strong, speaking your truth, telling this individual you want space. So if you're still with this person, collective, because some of you will still be with this person, and some of you have already divorced this person. It really just depends on who's watching and when you're watching. But what it's showing here is you're probably still with this person, because this person is popping up in your current and near future energy with space. So you guys could be separated, okay, I'm feeling that, where you're getting your space, or this is just space within the home right now. I'm hearing you got this, mama. Protection, yes. You have ancestors in the higher realms right now. They're surrounding you and this individual, and they want to put a stop to whatever this person has been doing to you to take your power, giving you a lot of anxiety. Maybe it's this person that had you shutting down from society, or like fearing like the people that actually had like good intentions for you, collective. 8:11 on the timer as I look, okay? This person may be a player as well, keeping you in a sad, like rejected energy, recent past, okay? But something changed here where you realized maybe you cried too much. Eventually them tears dry, right? Eventually they dry. So I feel like those tears started drying up, and you realize this is a dead opportunity. I'm starting to wisen up here, and I want to grow. And it's not going to be with this person. Okay, some of you may like mermaids. I'm seeing a mermaid here. Or you live by the ocean. You live by water. For others of you, you may need to take a vacation. Right? There are happier days coming, collective. Okay, to my divine feminines out there, I really do think this is a divine feminine reading. You're taking your power back, and I just got crazy deja vu right now, so that's crazy. Just do things right now that make you happy. Focus on deep breathing and meditation. Let things be illuminated to you in the right time, right? Because 3D you, earthly you, can't handle some of the stuff that may come out at one time, right? So slowly, spirit will peel you back like an onion and just reveal it in little doses. So stay in the present. Don't think too much for the future. Don't think too much for the past. Just stay where you're at. And do not go back to this person again, okay? Whether you've already left this person, of course don't go back, or if you're still in like the progress, if you're still in the process of leaving this individual, don't be in your head, oh, he can change, she can change, this person's not changing. And if they are, it's not for you, right? They're going to change from the karma that your ancestors bring to them, right? This person is in like a war energy with you, very hateful, very malice, competition being felt here. Bad temperament, a lot of conflict. Okay, I hope this reading is giving you some deeper insight here, Cancer. Okay, we got Aquarius out here. You could be dealing with a low vibrational Aquarius, or you're this Aquarius and they're the Cancer. Doesn't have to be though. We also have Venus out here, so that's Libra, Taurus energy. Aries energy as well with Mars, so will be different for everybody. Okay, you got a lot of finances with this person, like you guys maybe share banking accounts, share property and stuff like that. So, you know, the fear of like how that's going to go maybe holding you back as well, creating a blockage for you to move on to new opportunities. I'm hearing trust fall. You got to trust fall with the divine. And maybe you're finding that hard because after such a prolonged, like, traumatic experience with this person, this isn't going to be for everybody, but for those of you that this is resonating with, like, you've encountered a lot of rips in your auric field, okay? And they're caused by deliberate events designed to induce stress and trauma within an individual. So this person has induced a lot of stress and trauma in you. And when that happens, it creates rips in your auric field. Those rips can easily be fixed, you know, but they will continue to happen if you stay with this individual. It's almost like you're inflating a tire, right, that has two holes, and you inflate it and cover the one hole, but it's still going to leak out the other hole. And then the more holes you get, and the more you try to fill it, you know, it's just like you'll always be like kind of behind here. If you cut this person off, you fill all the holes or change the tire, right, in my little story, then yeah, you don't have the problem. It's just a new tire now. You don't have all these holes that you're trying to keep like covering or fixing that essentially will weaken the tire over time. I don't know. My brain thinks weird, but that's how I thought of it. Cancer. So you're coming out in the upright, Cancer. Maybe you felt like at one point this person was like surrounding you, or people were surrounding you, or you just felt like you couldn't get out of the situation. A lot of codependency. I feel like this situation, whatever it was, put you through a lot, and maybe you were emotionally unstable at one point, you know, and we all go through different phases of life and different degrees of pain, right? But I feel like you're like good, you're feeling great, you've healed, you know, a lot. At least we all are still on the healing journey, of course, but like maybe this person tried to like gaslight you and make you feel like something was wrong with you for not wanting to be with them anymore. And you could have children with this person, right? Because Cancer's like the mother for me, right? And it's like, maybe you have 4 kids, doesn't have to be. Some of you guys will have 4 kids with this person. And that's a lot of time and energy and commitment and sacrifice, you know, that we would put in with somebody that we have like a family with, whether it be 1, 2, 3, or 4 kids, you know. We as people, we try to never abandon people or whatever, but in this case, I feel like this isn't you just giving up on a husband or a wife. Like, this person really enjoys hurting you. This person really enjoys, like, excuse me, like feeling in power over you, blocking you, ripping you down, tearing you down emotionally, mentally, whatever. There even could be physical abuse for some of you. But I feel like whoever you are, you're a mother. And maybe something happened with your child. Maybe this person put their hands on your child, or the way that they speak to your children, or whatever it is, and it alarmed you or something like that. You also could be very, very psychic and intuitive here. And you started picking up something about this person. Sagittarius upright. You may have a significant Sagittarius placement, or Aries here. Libra or Taurus as well. Okay. Maybe this spiritual stuff is all new to you, and like before you really weren't into it or whatever, and like this stuff started happening, and like you felt it was so evil and disgusting that you like started praying, right? Because instinctually, us spiritual people who actually have a soul, that's what will kind of happen. We'll get to our darkest point where we don't see light anymore, and then that's when we come back to God and Goddess. That's when we come back into oneness, and we end these karmic cycles in our life. Okay, strong Pleiadian energy here, like I said in the beginning. So you're a Pleiadian, whoever I'm talking to. The Pleiadians may also be wanting to open a channel with you and spark off your Kundalini, helping guide you through the ascension process. So definitely look into the Pleiadians, whoever you are. We got awakened anger, dimensional fury. So the Pleiadians are really angry with how this person hurt you, collective. Okay, you are psychic. What did I say? That's that Cancer energy. Very psychic, very intuitive. That's confirmation. Okay, dispose of this individual. You know who it is if this reading is resonating with you. Okay? This person is an op. They may have been recording you. Like snake recording you. Let's get some advice for the Pleiadians, then we'll go ahead and close this out. What do you want to tell my Cancer, person dealing with Cancer, Pleiadians? What do they need to know? There we go. Quantum heart. Okay, stay in your heart right now. Start looking into the quantum field, anything that they know scientifically about the quantum field, and start merging that with spirituality. That's a really heavy download for somebody. And, you know, that's also something I've been doing as well. And in that, you'll start to realize that science and spirituality actually blend in more than most realize. You're very telepathic. The Pleiadians have been sending you telepathic messages. Some of you may have gotten some of you may have not received them yet. This is them reaching out and saying, make sure you take some time every day to like meditate, whether it be 20 minutes or an hour, whatever, and open yourself as a channel to receive the downloads. You will get those downloads, I promise you. You're gonna be shook. You're gonna be shook, collective. One more. This might cut off. Come on, give us one more.